Timmy! Timmy! Timmy!
No, it's Jimmy. Blah, blah, blah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jimmy James. A little bit late, apologies. I've just finished work. I've not even brushed my hair. What can I say? Apologies. We have got Wigan playing in the final Super League game of the season against Leeds. Not including the playoffs, obviously. So don't worry if you've just tuned in. There's nothing like what's gone on at Salford. Nothing's happened like that to Wigan. We've got a week off next week because we are going to finish in second place now. Or how it could have changed, or what could have been. But congratulations to Hull KR, wrapping up the League Leaders Shield last night. And tonight we're going to pretty much play in for pride. Nothing more, nothing less. We have got below at the bottom down here. There. We've got the TV. So any highlights we'll hopefully be able to show you. We've got, obviously we can't show live footage for obvious reasons, although we do have some exciting news in regards to the Polish Premier League, the Ekstraklasa. We've had a reply back and they are interested in collaborating with us here at Catch It Live First. So big news to follow, but tonight is a rugby league stream, so that's what we'll be sticking to. Almost 10 minutes gone. We've not missed anything yet, and it's still 0-0. Wigan have used up one of the captain's challenges, though. Silly one, really. It was never going to change. So yeah, like I said, down the bottom where we've got the static on the TV. If anything does happen, we'll try and show you that. It will be delayed for obvious reasons. We don't want to infringe any copyright laws, so it's not exactly going to be live. It will be delayed, and we will analyse what has happened. We'll go through the team lineups quickly. Once Wigan finish this play, a little kick comes through there from Bevan French. Kieran keeps it in. He's going down the line. He's in play. Just hurls it inside, looking for a teammate. Can't find anyone though, and it's picked up by. Although is that a steal by Liam Farrell? No. Now the referee's given a free kick against Wigan there. A little bit unlucky Wigan with Farrell. Let's see just how far we are behind. Put me on. Then we can see what's occurring. So down the bottom. It is a penalty awarded to Leeds, but it was I'm not quite sure what the issue was with the referee then giving the penalty against Liam Farrell. Just going to make sure that window is up to date as well. Oh God, that is some time behind. Bear with me 1 second. We'll try and speed that up. Let's refresh that. That is 4 minutes behind. Can't have that. Try something a little bit different. We've got a few things in the pipeline, so this is not going to happen. But until we sort the issues out, we're going to be a little bit stuck. We can only deal with what we've got, can't we? It's all getting a little bit scruffy. That was the issue. If you look below, I'm not quite sure what Liam Farrell was supposed to have done. It was Adam Kieran going down the try line. Tackle came in, he hurled it inside, couldn't find a colleague. But then the referee gave the free kick against Farrell. He knows why. I'm not too sure personally. Hopefully everything's all right with the volume. We're on ultra low latency, so we'll just give it a quick check. All sounds good. Do you know that this game's been going 14 minutes and it's been so scrappy? It's not been a good spectacle, to be honest. Right, while there's a break in play, we'll go through the team lineups. We'll start with Leeds. They go with Newman, Croft, Ledski, Palacia, McDonnell, O'Connor. I'm not sure O'Connor's playing. It's on the team sheet, but I'm not sure, so we'll check on that one. Gannon, Jenkins, Sinfield, Lum, Simpson, Watkins, Hankinson. On the bench, you've got Bentley, Lisson, Holroyd, McCormick and Shorrocks. Wigan go with Field, Miskey, Kieran, Wardle, Marshall, French, Smith, O'Neill, Thompson, Farrell, Ellis, Byrne and Walters. On the bench is Havard, Nsemba, Mago and Leeming. Which says to me there are... I can't believe that that's correct, actually, because there'd be a substitute short. And Morgan Gannon's going to be coming off there. He's been in the wars, it looks like. Oh, it was a tackle from Adam Kieran, and he didn't have the ball, although he should have had the ball. It was just, it didn't stick with him, so it looks like it was an off-the-ball tackle. However, it wasn't. Now, we're a little bit more up to date now, so not too sure what the the small window at the bottom. If you expand that, you can see a little bit more of what's going on. And Ledski driving that one forward. He's met by Farrell and O'Brien. Yeah. Met by Farrell and O'Neill. And as he got up to play the ball, it's an incorrect play the ball. There was hands in from Farrell, but it was literally Ledski let go of the ball and tried playing it when he was still trying to get to his feet. So you're not going to have that. So it's a knock on by Leeds. It should be a head and feed to Wigan, which it is. Marshall from the back of the scrum. Drives it in. Doesn't make a great deal of yardage, but gets there. Gets just short of the 30. Now Thompson's driving it forward. He's just short of the halfway line. O'Neill from dummy half has a little bit of a scamper. Almost loses the ball. Regains it. Drives it in just short of Leeds' 40. Now it's Liam Byrne's chance to drive that ball forward. O'Neill comes in at dummy half. 16 minutes gone, just short. Fifth tackle comes up. High kick into the corner by Smith. Lum takes it well. Gets about 15 yards out. That's where Leeds will be starting from. Up to the 20. Oh, a wall of cherry and whites are awaiting. Oh, that looks a bit high, that, from Brad O'Neill. Watkins drives it forward. 4 tackles completed. Leeds still inside their own 40. Ledsky gets over the 40 just, but they're going to be kicking from deep inside their own half here. Leeds. Brody Croft with a high hanging kick. Good distance on it as well. Marshall takes it on his own 20. Cuts infield. He's looking to break the line. Can't do so. Then there's a flop comes in from Watkins. That's crazy. Surely to goodness. Yeah, it was a late flop. Crazy, crazy, crazy. He came in to help finish the tackle off, but the tackle had already been made. It was Bentley who'd brought Marshall to the floor. So we're going to start in from the halfway line. Ethan Hubbard drives it forward. Just outside of Leeds 40. Thompson over the 40. Ledsky's in the tackle there. Still makes a couple of yards after contact though. Another set of 6 again for Wigan here. Cade Ellis is driving it up to the 20. Wigan trying to come down that right-hand side now. They've got an overlap on the outside, but the pass was floated to Abersmisky. By the time he got the ball, he had to wait and wait and wait and wait. By the time he took possession, 3 Leeds defenders had come over. That pass, if it had been fired to him, he'd have been over for the first score of the game without a shadow of a doubt. His chance here, though, for Miski now down the right-hand side. Finishes it well. First score of the game to the Warriors. I put a wager on tonight. Wigan and Leeds total score over 40.5 points. So 41 points or more. It's looking a bit iffy at the minute, but you never know what the second half's going to bring, do you? One can hope. This all came from Wigan with a good defensive set of 6 and the kick coming in. Then giving away the penalty when there was a flop on Marshall from Watkins. Wigan starting from the halfway line. Then another set of 6. So Leeds kind of shooting themselves in the foot, really. Miski scoring 2 tries in last week's 62 points to 6 victory over Castleford. I'll just show you this try if you look down below from Wigan. Ball coming over to the right-hand side shortly. There was a floated pass out at first and took too long to get to Miski, but the second time the ball came across, it was literally anybody who could anyone who could run 10 yards would have put that try in. There you go now. If you look down at the bottom left-hand corner, easiest try he'll score all season, that for Aberystwyth. And Kieran also gets the conversion, so 6 points to 0 to Wigan it is. Certainly warm in here tonight. Leeds get us back underway. Chanley's just got a try on the board for Lee against Huddersfield. Currently Lee Leopards at 8. Huddersfield Giants still to get on the board, 0. Chanley, that takes him to 255 Super League tries, just behind Ryan Hall. He's definitely going to surpass Ryan Hall, I would have thought. Wigan 5th tackle. They're going to run it from the halfway line. Ball back inside to Jai Field. But it came through his slippery, it slipped through his hands and it hit him on the shoulder. Knock on from the Warriors. Wasn't the best pass, to be honest, from Sam Walters, but even so, you'd still expect a player of Jai Field's class to be taking that one. .22.5 minutes gone, still Wigan 6, Leeds 0. Salford 12, Wakefield 6. Salford, are they going to be going out of business? What is going on there now? It's not looking too good, is it? If you're a Salford fan, it's not looking fantastic. Wigan trying to come down that right-hand side now. Quick hands. Kieran's through. He's got support on the inside from Bevan French. There's Jai Field at the side of him. No Leeds player in sight. Shocking defence from Leeds there, and Wigan just took full advantage of that. I'll show you if you look down here. We'll show you this try again. I've just got to catch up. Obviously can't show it live. Frankie James says, good evening, Jimmy. Good evening, Frankie. If you look there, there's the knock-on coming from Field. But Leeds couldn't make anything of that. Billy Boston in the crowd. I'm just watching Billy Boston realise that he's on the TV. Pointing at I don't know if that's his missus or who. So, yeah, if we look below, you'll see, we can see this Wigan try. We're clearly behind. But, Junior Sember on. And it's literally from this play here now. Wigan break down that right hand side, quick hands, and Kieran just lit the afterburners. On the inside, you can see he's got Bevan French. On the inside of French, there is Jai Field. Doesn't need him. No Leeds player in sight. Just far too easy. And the obvious conversion to come. No problem whatsoever there for Adam Kieran, who's on kicking duties. And in the blink of an eye, Wigan go 12-0 up. That ball's driven in by Ethan Havard. Yeah, if you look at that at the bottom there, no Leeds player within spitting distance. They won't be happy with that. Want the Leeds fans, coaching staff, or the players as well. Anyway, 26 and a half minutes gone. Wigan 12, Leeds 0. Wigan inside their own 40. Evan French with the ball. Thought about a kick there. Gets the offload away though instead to Field. Leeds are dropping off tackles here. It's not good play from Leeds. And now that ball's been dropped forward. It was only one-on-one, so either way it's a knock-on or it's a ball steal, but it'll be head and feed to Leeds. There was a Leeds player just coming in. Now that ball's already gone. That's knock-on. It should be a scrum, head and feed to the Leeds Rhinos. Yeah, if you look at the bottom, there's Billy Boston, just realising that he's on TV giving everybody a wave. St Helens 6, Castleford 10. Castleford are nothing to play for. Obviously, St Helens have. As it stands now, next week it'll be Leeds v Wakefield, Lee v Wakefield. But obviously, things are going to change between now. Excuse me. Now and the end of play. Six again for Leeds now. Wigan messing about the play of the ball. Leeds throwing it about like it's the last 60 seconds and they need a try. Coming down the middle now, inside Wigan's 10. O'Connor in at dummy half. Goes left. Wigan pushing offside. Got away with that one. Little chip kick comes through him, but Miskey picks it up. He's trying to break the line now. Just can't quite get through. But Wigan will be starting from their own 20. 2 tackles gone, sorry. O'Neill in at dummy half. Puts it right to Miskey. Miskey over the 30. Offload there from Walters to Brad O'Neill. Makes no yardage though. After the tackle. And Marshall just gets over the halfway line. 5th tackle there. So Smith goes in at dummy half himself. Puts a high kick in. It's going to land. Oh my word. Pushing the luck there. What? I'm not sure who that was for Leeds, but he was stood under that ball, under the post. He let it bounce, tried trapping it with his foot. Hankinson it was. And as it bounced in front of him, he went to pick it up, and just as he picked it up, Junior and Semba was right in front of him, waiting to flatten him, and Semba didn't. He came slightly worse off. Looked like he got a bit of a stinger down his left arm. He's okay though. Marshall driving it out again, trying to get over his own 20. St Helens 10, Castleford 10 now. Still Lee 8, Huddersfield 0. "31 minutes gone." I thought the referee had blown his whistle then for it. He's just telling Ethan Havard to go back on the mark though. Spreads it inside to Ellis. Ellis drives it over the 40. 5th tackle. So Wigan are going to be kicking it from deep inside their own half here. They've gone right to Bevan French. French puts a long kick into the corner. He's going to stay in field. Hankinson again. This time he runs in field. Just a wall of cherry and white. He's about 5 yards out. That's where Leeds are going to be starting from. The Leeds players look a little bit gassed there. Oh my word. That is awful. That is awful. There's a clash of heads between Adam Kieran. They're going to have to stop this. There's a clash of heads between Adam Kieran and Brad O'Neill. And the blood is absolutely pouring out of Brad O'Neill's head. That's a nasty one. He didn't get knocked out. He just sat there, and instantly you saw the blood appear. That's the contact a few moments ago between Hankinson and Nsemba. Cruz Leeming's getting ready to come on in place of, he's definitely going to have to go off, is Brad O'Neill. They're going to have to stitch that. He's not wobbly or anything like that. It wasn't that kind of collision. It just looked like it was one of them painful ones, and he's as soon as it happened, they both went into the tackle together. And that collision, he just sat down on the floor, O'Neill, and you could see like, oh no, this is going to be a mess. We'll show you in a second on the TV at the bottom. If you want to watch, just make that a little bit, expand that screen. It will arrive in a moment once we recycle the footage. Obviously, we don't want to be showing anything live, nothing like that. Don't want to infringe any copyrights. Yeah, Leeming has come on in place of O'Brien. That'll be a blood injury, so won't count as an actual interchange. Fifth tackle. Leeds are in a real mess there. The kick does come in eventually, but it's taken by field 35 yards out. By the time contact's made, he's over the halfway line, but it's not a good contact. He's broke the line. He's over the 40. And it is a HIA for Brad O'Neill. I mean, it's going to take him longer than 10-15 minutes or whatever the protocol says now to get stitched up, and it definitely will need stitches. Just show you this. This was the injury to Brad O'Neill. If you look at the bottom, it was oh dear. There's a fair bit of claret coming out there. Luckily, he's got 8 pints. Wigan almost in at the corner. Leeds trying to get underway quickly then. Referee says, no, you can't do that, son. As you can see, Brad O'Neill walking off. The towel pushed on his head. He'll get stitched up. What's the referee's just done Wigan here for? Has he done for offside or? No, he's giving a penalty to Wigan now. Well, I don't know. I don't think anybody knows what went on there. So it was, the ball was played. I can't work that one out. So Wigan are up to Leeds' 30. Now they're over the 20 with Havard. Pretty central. 35 minutes on the clock. Leeming in at dummy half. Going down the right-hand side to French. French with a zip of a pass to Kieran. Kieran's tackled but keeps it alive. Now Farrell trying to break the line. Over the 10. He's dropped to the floor. Cruz Leeming comes in at dummy half. 3 tackles gone. Leeming has a little scamper himself, trying to find a gap that closed real quickly. Watkins made sure of that. Havard in at dummy half, lays it back to French, to Smith, coming down the left-hand side. Fast hands, missed tackle from Leeds. Field still in possession, then he gets wrapped up. And Semba's in at dummy half, 4 tackles gone. Smith's pretty central. Ellis was static. Leeds not putting pressure on though. Just dropping back. Fields looking for a gap. Can't find one. So he goes down the right-hand side. Smith puts a little grubber kick in. Who's going to get there first? Almost made a hash of that, did Leeds. But they've put the ball dead eventually through Watkins. So it'll be a goal line dropout. Not a real good, not a lot of distance on that goal line dropout. It was taken by Field about 35 yards out. Walters took the first pass, drives it over the 30. So Wigan are in starting here from a good field position. Havard trying to get up to the 20. He's just short. 3 minutes left in this first half. Now they're trying to come down the right-hand side. Wigan. Miski cuts back inside. Now he's running across field. Fakes as though he's going to put a little kick through for himself. Then keeps hold of the ball. Leeming in at dummy half. Scampers himself. That's 4 tackles gone. Wigan are about 5 yards out. Just to the left of the post. Ethan Havard comes in at dummy half. Spreads it to the right. Smith zips a pass there to Bevan French. He's swatting Leeds players off, then puts a little grubber kick through, but too much on it, and it goes dead. 20-metre restart, and a little bit sloppy there from French, not what you expect. Still plenty of time left in this first half, 3.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Each team's going to get a couple of sets of 6, I would have thought. 2 tackles gone here for Leeds. They're almost up to their own 40. Actually, it was a 7 tackle set, so this will be the second tackle. Wigan with a good defensive line there. O'Connor trying to send Leeds down that left-hand side. Wigan's weakness is that right-hand side. They brought the line here, Leeds. Ooh, Smith comes across with a great tackle. 4 tackles gone. Leeds up to Wigan's 10 now, trying to come down the right-hand side. They've got an overlap. They've got a 2-man overlap. The problem is they can't get the ball there. Marshall had come inside. So, 5th tackle, a chip kick comes in right under the post. Lands about 4 yards out. It's knocked on by nobody. Bevan French is going to come up with the ball. I thought he'd actually knocked it on into the Leeds player, but apparently not. Marshall bringing it forward over the 10. Now there's going to be a penalty here to Wigan. 39 minutes on the clock, just gone. Wigan get a penalty. Excuse me. It's probably not going to make a difference, actually, because of the time on the clock. Now I think somebody has said something. Yeah, Wigan have put that kick into touch. They're going to be starting this next set just inside their own half here, but 20 seconds to go. Are they going to go for a cheeky drop goal just before half time? I doubt it. Walters is driving it. Oh, almost broke the line, Walters. And if Walters is breaking your defensive line, you know you've got trouble. Now a little kick comes in over the top. And that'll be the half-time hooter. Just have a look at this restart again. Not the best of restarts, to be honest. And that is half time, like I say. Right. We'll be back for the start of the second half. So join us for that. I'm still working. That's why we're late. And that's why we were late on. So yeah, we will be back for the start of the second half. It all feels a little bit bitty tonight. I hate having to rush to get the stream up and running. Then when the game's already kicked off and you're still trying to set the stream up, it's not the best feeling in the world, to be honest, but it's better than nothing. That's all I can say. It's better than nothing. So what I will do now, what are we on? We'll be back in about 10 minutes time. And we'll do the second half for you. We'll also have a look at, we'll have more of an idea as well as to what's going to be happening for the playoffs, which start next week. So we've also got this Sunday lunchtime, 1:30. We have got this for Krakow. Can we get back to winning ways? Last 2 games, we've had a loss and a draw. Not looked fantastic, to be honest. Frankie James says, doing great. Thank you very much for your support, Frankie. He says, yay. We've got this for on Sunday. Tomorrow afternoon, by the way, we've got Football Focus. Just Think of Gillette Soccer special. Without Jeff Stelling, you've got me, Jimmy James. All the goals from around the UK and Europe as they go in. Do we have any little highlights in our window? Do we? Definitely not live. Frankie says, so much better. So much better. What's so much better, Frankie? Anybody who trades the commodities in the market, gold and silver on a turn, gold's almost at an all-time high again. 3,700, that's dollars. It poked through the other day. Currently, it's at $33,684 an ounce. It's going much higher. So much better than Jeff Stelling. If only that was true, Frankie. If only that was true. He's not called the one and only for no reason. It's gone to the dogs, really, now, Gillette Soccer Saturday. Hopefully they'll bring it back to how it used to be. I think they're going to change the football programme that used to be on in the morning. I can't remember with Helen... Oh, what was she called? Helen... don't know. I don't know, I forgot. But apparently it's coming back. Saturdays used to be great for football. Now it's a bit... yeah, not the best. But, yeah, also, as I said earlier, if you're joining us late, exciting things here at Catch You Live First. The Polish Ekstraklasy. In the future, they are looking forward to collaborate with us and work together. We just need to grow the channel. But exciting things to come anyway, that is for sure. Right, I'm going to be back in a moment. I'll just move this and we'll be back for the second half. Need a quick pedal break. Be back. Right. Here as well. Smarten myself up a bit. How's that looking? Just see that Adam Kieran. That little pass inside there to Bevan French. Too easy. Too easy. No Leeds player in sight. So... just close the spot silver price out now, 9 o'clock. It broke through $43 an ounce. It went to 43.07. Couldn't close above 43 though. Be interesting when it opens up on Sunday evening. Low liquidity. Is that when the smash comes? Anyone who's trading, be on the ball 11 o'clock Sunday night. Just wondering as well, if I move my microphone, how does that affect the volume? Frankie James, you can tell me. How does that sound? Does it sound acceptable, or is it better with it being a little bit lower down? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Any good, Frankie? Any good? I could try it. Actually, I'll try testing it myself. We're just on ultra low latency at the minute, so bear with me 1 second. That doesn't sound too bad. I can move my arms about now. I've got a little bit of freedom. Better lower. Oh, Frankie, you've ruined it for me. Right, which was perfect? Are we talking about the when it was higher or now it's lower? I'm confusing myself now. That's obviously lower. That's absolutely fine. Sounds more Barry White. I'm trying to think of a Barry White song now. They'll come to me about 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, why didn't you sing that one? So we have got... So next Friday, we've got the first eliminator. As it stands now, it's going to be Lee v Wakefield. Saturday the 27th, we've got Leeds v St Helens. Then Friday the 3rd of October. Oh no, Frankie James. Friday the 3rd of October. Wigan v the highest placed winner. And on Saturday the 4th of October, OKR, the lowest placed winner. The 3rd of October, I'm not here, I'm at a wedding. Ooh. And on the 4th as well. Now how do we get around this one? My glasses on as well. See a little bit better. Do you know, I've just realised as well, I've just increased the gain on that microphone when I lifted it higher. Is it better or worse? Or was it better in the first half, or is it better now, Frankie? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testicles, 1, 2, 3. I'll do it myself. We're going to get back underway in this second half any second now. Right, I've just turned it down 1, so we should be golden. Second half has started, by the way. You can see at the bottom there, if you want to pause it on that, that's when the elimination games are. Lee and Wakefield, next Friday. Frankie says, we're golden. We're golden. Leeds start this set of 6, their first of the second half, from just outside their own 10. Driving it forward, no yardage there though. Ellis and Havard making sure of that. Trying to come down the centre again. 3 tackles gone. They've made hardly any yardage. What have they made? 9 metres they've made so far. Just getting over their own 30, but that's going to be 4. Brad O'Neill's back on, so that's a reversal of the HIA from the first half. He's had it stitched up, it looks like. You could tell when he hit the floor, he wasn't unconscious or anything. It was just an impact injury. Hurried kick comes in from Leeds. It's going to be taken by Miski, 12 yards out. He's driving it forward already over the 20. First contact's just short of the 30. That's where we're going to be starting from. Marshall's broke the line, has he? Not quite. Croft just getting the tackle there, and then Palacia helping out. Smith in at dummy half. Was going to pass there to Havard. Havard had just overrun him though, so it would have been a forward pass. Smith kept hold of it and just gets to the halfway line. 3 tackles gone. Ellis with an offload there to Ethan Havard. Makes about another 5 or 6 yards there. O'Neill comes in at dummy half. To Smith, to Nsemba. Nsemba over the 30. Still going, still driving his legs. Finally comes down about 25 yards out. 5th tackle coming up for Wigan. It's Smith putting a high kick in from the 30. It's going to be almost under the post. It lands about 8 yards out. Kieran's in there making a nuisance of himself. Bevan French picks that ball up and puts the ball down behind the line. Do you know, the referee's going to have a look upstairs here. I'm pretty sure on-field decision will be a try. On-field decision is try. They're just checking onside, offside, I think. It was Kieran. Maybe they'll check for a knock-on from Adam Kieran as well. But everybody's on side to the right. So it was Smith who put a kick in from the 30 over to the right-hand side. It's going to land about 8 yards out. Kieran challenges for the ball, trying to bat it backwards. Even if Kieran does get a touch on this, it's gone backwards for sure, but I don't think he actually got a touch on it. It's gone backwards regardless. It's either a knock-on from Leeds or it's gone backwards off Kieran. So that won't make any difference to this play. Now it's been picked up by Bevan French. Bats off 2 tackles. Just manages to stay in the field of play. Puts the ball down. 4 points on the board to Wigan. We'll show you that in a moment. Just sort that footage out. On-field decision. Try. Video referee agrees. Try for the Warriors. I need 41 points or more in this game for my bet to be up. Well, Wigan are doing their bit. Sadly, Leeds are looking a little bit poor tonight. No intensity. Dropping off tackles. Not good enough. Castleford did the same last week against Wigan. As soon as we get a chance, just sorting the footage out, we'll show you. Look at the TV in the bottom corner, expand it, you can see what's going on. Good kick as well from Kieran, gets a conversion. Right, we'll just show you this kick now coming up from Harry Smith. If you look at the bottom there, you can see it's a high kick comes in. Adam Kieran making a nuisance of himself. Bevan French picks the ball up, pushes away 2 Leeds defenders. Puts that ball down. Too easy. Not good defending from Leeds at all. No problems with the conversion either. Wigan 18, Leeds 0. 45.5 minutes gone. Wigan just inside their own half. 3 tackles gone. Farrell gets over the halfway line looking for the offload. Wrapped up though by Leeds. Referee calls held. O'Neill with the short pass there to Walters. Walters over the 40. Makes about 5 yards after contact. Too easy for Wigan. O'Neill in at dummy half again. Spreads it to Smith. 5th tackle. Puts a high kick in. Exactly the same as what he did previously. Kieran up again, making a nuisance of himself. Knocks the ball backwards. This time it's picked up by Leeds. So they get away with that one. But Wigan are dominating in the air. That is for sure. There's the video replay again. No dangerous. Definitely stayed in touch as we know. Easy try again for Bevan French. 2 easy tries for him this evening. High kick came in then from Leeds. They needed distance on that ball and it just went up in the air. Miski picked it up on his own 40. He's already over the halfway line. Not a good end to the set there for Leeds. Marshall's trying his luck, driving it forward, just short of the 40. O'Neill comes in at dummy half, and it's Patrick Mago, the battering ram, almost up to the 30. Takes 3 Leeds defenders with him. O'Neill in at dummy half. Is he going to go left or right? Probably left. He does go left to Harry Smith. Short pass there to Walters. Walters is wrapped up though as soon as he got the ball there though. Wigan just outside. Leeds 20. 4 tackles gone. They're finding offloads at will here are Wigan. And then they just break the line there with Wardle. Too easy. Men against boys. Shocking from Leeds. Absolutely shocking. If you're a Leeds fan, they've not been playing like this all year, that's for sure. So what is going on tonight, I don't know. But it's 22 points to 0 for Wigan. Conversion to come. It's almost like they've switched off for the season. Or they're just not wanting to get any injuries tonight. Just watching that previous conversion for Adam Kieran. He's got another one to come now as well. Straight through the middle. No danger. Easy offload there for Ethan Havard. And Field picked up the ball. Short pass to Wardle. Wardle broke the line. You could have drove a double-decker bus through that gap in the Leeds defence. Who was sleeping? Let's see if we can see who was asleep. Let's name and shame. McDonald couldn't get near. McDonald didn't want to commit to the tackle to Field, but that gave Field the time to get that pass to Wardle. Wardle hit the line at pace. As soon as he broke through it, you weren't going to stop him. That Huddersfield lead that they've just taken, that's been wiped out. I think Lee have just taken the lead against there. Taking the lead with Hodgson try. He's almost right on the touchline. It's on the wrong side for Kieran, because he's a left footer, and it's to the left of the post. But kick success probability is over 60%. Ooh, let's just have a look down here again. We'll show you that. We'll show you the try that led to this. Far too easy. Far too easy for Wardle. Far too easy for Wigan to get the offloads away when the tackle should be being completed. He has pulled this one. You can just see the far too easy for Wigan. And as Field went across, as soon as Wardle hits that line with that pace, didn't even have to break stride. Nobody from Leeds was going to get anywhere near him. So it's Wigan 22, Leeds 0 from the kickoff. Liam Burns driving it forward. He's about 15 yards out. Leeming comes in at dummy half. Short pass to Mago. Mago driving it over the 20. Looking for the offload again. Now Wigan at every chance. He's wrapped up by 3 Leeds players though. Now Nsemba will try his luck. Nsemba almost breaks the line. Does he break the line? Was it a forward pass? It was. Referee says there was either crossing or a forward pass. Wigan have got no captain's challenge left. They wasted that in the first half. So let's have a look at this again. Yeah, Liam Burn. Well, he didn't actually go into the line, so I think Wigan are a little bit unlucky there. However, no captain's challenge. It's down to the referee's decision. So Leeds will be starting from Wigan's 10. Oh, just half a yard short in that right-hand corner. If they're going to do anything in this game, Leeds, which I don't think they will, but they need to get a score here, surely. Wigan's defensive line's up quickly. Holroyd driving it in there. He's about 5 yards short. Another set of 6 for Leeds here. Wigan messing about at the play of the ball. To be honest, Leeds don't look dangerous though. You know, as soon as they get near Wigan's line, it's almost like they run out of space, run out of ideas. They straighten the ball up. And Wigan just use the strength and the defence to keep Leeds out. At the moment, they're trying to run the angles, but the Wigan defensive line is a good line. They need to do something different, and now they've knocked on. So, yeah, that just about sums Leeds' night up so far. They're not having the best of nights. Smith with a one-out pass there to Liam Marshall. Marshall driving towards the 20. He's brought down. It wasn't the best of passes, but it kind of went through. I don't know who it was. It went through his arms and hit him in the shins. So regardless of it being a bad pass, it was a shocking attempt at a take as well. Kieran's trying to drive up to the 40. He's just short. Cruz Leeming comes in at dummy half. Short pass to Mago, to Smith, to Field. Field floats one out to Marshall. Marshall comes inside. Doesn't want to be going near that touchline. Gets put to the floor on the halfway line. 4 tackles gone. Wardle in at dummy half. Inside to Smith, to Nsemba. Nsemba's going to crossfield. Then he straightens it up. Good tackle there, though, from Leeds. So on the 5th tackle, Smith's going to be kicking probably from on the halfway line. Indeed, he's smack on the halfway line. He puts a high, hanging kick in. It's coming down with snow on it. Good take there from Leeds, bringing it back. And they'll be starting just short of their own 20. Good kick, good play all round that. Ooh, big tackle there from Patrick Mago. 2 tackles gone and they've made 17 metres of Leeds. Ledsky into Patrick Mago, gets just short of the 30. Good powerful run there from Ledsky, but when you hit Patrick Mago, the chances of you making extra yardage are not on your side. He's a bit of a lump. They've got an overlap on the outside here, Leeds now. They're over the halfway line. Wigan just slide across though. When the ball goes down Wigan's left-hand side, they just slide across and it looks seamless. When it's the right-hand side of Wigan's defence, it always is a little bit more clunky and they still look more vulnerable down that right-hand side. High kick came in there, taken by Field. Takes it on his knees as he slides towards the ball. Walters in at dummy half. Taking it himself, trying to get over the 30, which he does. 2 tackles gone. Harry Smith, dummy half, spreads it right to Miskey. Miskey's coming back to where the ball came from. Can't make any yardage there though. Now Cruz Leeming tries breaking the line, can't do it, manages to get over the halfway line. Marshall in at dummy half, spreads it to the right hand side. The referee's given loose, incorrect play of the ball. So it's Cruz Leeming. He rolled the ball backwards as they do, and it caught his left leg, his left foot, and carried on going backwards, but obviously referee wasn't happy with that play. That's a high tackle there from Leeming. Yeah, on Holroyd. No malice in it. Just a lazy tackle, really. So it's going to be on Wigan's... Is it on Wigan's 40? Yeah, it was on Wigan's 40. So after the penalty, they're going to be starting 25 yards out. They're already about 15 yards out now. O'Connor in at dummy half for Leeds. Trying to come down that right-hand side. Holroyd drives it in. Still 15 yards out though. 2 tackles gone. O'Connor once again in at dummy half. Aledzki trying to get round the outside of Farrell there. Couldn't do it though. Good tackle from Farrell. Bentley, huge tackle comes in from Miski. Gets the offload away though. Watkins is trying to get under the post. He stopped about 4 yards out. Smack central. Now they're just literally half a yard short of Wigan's line, but they're on the 5th tackle. Little chip into the corner. Not good enough that from Leeds. Too easy for Wigan. Field picks it up. He's tackled. Danger's gone. Little bit disappointing once again from Leeds there at the end of that set. Kieran's trying to bring it out. Now Miski's having a go. Miski's up to the 20. Now Farrell's over the 30. 4 tackles completed. Cruz Lehman in at dummy half. Kick comes in from Smith on the 4th. Nobody's at home. Leeds finally get there. They'll be starting just inside their own 30. 57 minutes gone. It feels like this game feels like it needs to end. There's a lack of intensity from Leeds. Wigan, they're just not being challenged at the minute, and unless something bizarre happens, they're going to be taking 2 points and finishing runners up in the league. Oh no, that's just sloppy from Leeds. Knock on from Sinfield after a short pass from Gannon. It'll be a scrum, head and feed to the Warriors in decent field position as well. Sorry, it was Gannon with the knock on. So this scrum's going to go down on Leeds' 40 yard line. What have Wigan got planned here? Any set plays? Would they want to use these set plays in this game? Or would you want to keep that under your belt now if you've got anything special? Save it for the playoffs. Oh, Lehman went himself there. Couldn't quite get through. Brodycroft with the tackle. Just. Now May goes over the 30, just bulldozing his way forward. 25 yards out. Lehman comes in at dummy half. 2 tackles gone. Short pass there to Liam Byrne. Burns just short of the... Well, he's about 15 yards out. 3 tackles gone. Harry Smith coming across field there. Puts a little kick through, looking for Kieran along the ground. Croft comes in, takes the ball, but he's tackled in goal by Adam Kieran, so it'll be a goal line dropout. They've struggled this second half to get out of their own half, Leeds, to be honest. And when they have gone up towards Wigan's red zone, they've gone short from this goal line dropout. Not a good kick, really, because it went straight to Miski. He wasn't even challenged. It was neither. It wasn't a short kick and it wasn't a long kick. Just made it too easy for Wigan there. 2 tackles gone. Thompson drives it in. Cruz Lehman in at dummy half. Short pass to Mago. Mago over the 10. Turns, looking for the offload. Can't get any. He's wrapped up there, though. No chance of an offload. That was better from Leeds. Lehman once again in at dummy half. Short pass to Smith to Nsemba. Nsemba's looking for an offload. Realised as soon as he took that ball, he was making contact. So he couldn't get a head of steam up to threaten the goal line. Loose pass there from Wigan. French chips one into the corner looking for Miski. The bounce was against him. And he was waiting for the ball to come. His eyes were lighting up and it bounced back the way it had come. 5th tackle. Oh, interception there. You're not going to get away from Bevan French, though. No, tackle's made. And he stole the ball back. 6 again to Wigan. Superb from Bevan French. So he's not only he not only put the kick in that almost gave away the interception, it did give away the interception. He got back, made the tackle and stole the ball. Youngster in the crowd there with the Super Bevan French sign. Farrell drives it forward. Just short of the Leeds 10. 3 tackles completed. 61 minutes gone. 22 zip. Wigan in the lead. Cruz Leeming comes in at dummy half. Goes down the right hand side. Pass to Smith. A short pass to Thompson. Thompson heads goalwards. He's brought down about 4 yards out. Leeming then. He's going to go left this time. 5th tackle for Wigan. May go to Smith. Smith with a chip kick into, not the corner, but on the 10-yard line. It's picked up by Nsembre. He manages to get an offload away to Field. Still the last play, though. No Leeds player got a touch. Poor kick comes in there from Harry Smith. Chance for Leeds to break here. No, Kieran makes sure of that along with Farrell. Well, that was a breathless minute of play. Lots going on, that is for sure. Leeds trying to come forward, but that Wigan defensive line, they're coming up as one. They're not pushing offside, but the speed of pass from Leeds is just far too slow. 5th tackle coming up. Leeds trying to go down the right hand side. Now a chip comes through, but Marshall's there. He can just let that go, run out of play. It's just poor from the Leeds Rhinos. They've not really been at it all evening. And this is not what they would want to be taking. This is not the form they'll be wanting to take into the playoffs, that's for sure. Lee are taking control against Huddersfield now. And it's Lee 24, Huddersfield 10. Put up a good performance early on, Huddersfield, but Lee's quality, the cream has risen to the top, as the saying goes. Patrick Mago drives it forward over the 30. 3 tackles gone for Wigan. Leeming in at dummy half, spreads it inside to Thompson. Thompson's just short of the 40. 4 tackles gone. As it stands, it's Lee and Wakefield, Leeds and St Helens. That'll be the playoffs, week 1. I've got to say, Leeds and St Helens, I know St Helens have not had the best season, but if Leeds play anything like this, St Helens will steamroller them. "64 minutes gone." Oh, I wish it was 74 minutes. This is not... It's not been a contest, really. Kick comes in there. Field takes it almost on the 40. He's up to the halfway line. That's where Wigan will be starting from. The main thing I don't want from this game now is we don't want any serious injuries. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be superb. Join us tomorrow afternoon for Football Focused. All the goals from around the UK and Europe as they go in. We've got our own biddy printer courtesy of Flashcore. Nsembre there. He had 3 attempts at getting the offload away. There's just nobody there, so he took the ball back in. 5th tackle, Bevan French puts a chip kick in. It's going to land about 12 yards out. Kieran tries knocking it backwards. It's picked up by Leeds. It comes to naught. That's where Leeds will be starting from. Speaking of Leeds, that's what they've got on the scoreboard. Naught. And they're lucky to have that. Roddy Croft loses about 5 yards there in that set. 3 tackles gone. They've made a metre. That's a little bit better from Ledski, but still about 25 yards out. 4 tackles gone. Finally over the 30, but they're going to be kicking again on this 5th, deep inside their own half. Croft puts a long kick in. It lands 25 yards out. And that's where Wigan get up to the 40 with field. That's where they'll be starting from. Miskey almost over the halfway line. Spreads it to French. French with quick hands there. Farrell had to stop to take the pass in. Gets over the halfway line. 3 tackles gone. And Sember took that ball and was tackled straight away. I think it might be by Brodie Croft. Did well there, Croft, actually. Didn't shirk the tackle and stopped Sember dead, which is no easy task. Took his legs, though. Harry Smith, 5th tackle, puts a kick in. It's going to land 5 yards out. French is making a nuisance of himself. Done well there, Leeds. Made about an extra 10 yards from what they should have had. A missed tackle for once from Wigan. Leeds just over their own 30. O'Connor in at dummy half. Spreads it to the right hand side. Now they're over the 40. The thing is, 4 tackles gone. What can they do here? Shorrocks, not a lot. He's getting... stands his ground, but gets drilled into the turf. So once again, Leeds are going to be kicking here from inside their own 40. High kick comes in. It's going to be taken by Miskey about 15 yards out. Comes in field, looking to break the line. Gets up to the 20, takes a tackle. They're not even getting the opportunity to threaten Wigan's try line. Marshall driving it forward. Do you know, Marshall, he's not the biggest player, is he, in the Wigan team? But if you had to have one person after contact who needed to make 3 or 4 yards, you couldn't do worse than... you couldn't do better than, say, Liam Marshall. Bevan French here getting round the outside, going towards the try line, hits the floor. Voluntary tackle, really. Yeah, Marshall always makes yardage after contact. The forwards must absolutely love Marshall, and Miskey for that matter. The amount of dirty work they do in the middle of the field. Smith's going to put a kick in from the halfway line, puts it across the floor. Bounces up nicely there for Atkinson, and oh my word, it goes into Wardle. Wardle with a good tackle there. Leeds again, they're just not making any yardage now. Wigan are tackling like it's just fun. You know, how many yards can we stop Leeds from getting that kind of attitude? I mean, the 5th tackle's coming up now. They've just got over the halfway line, have Leeds. So once again, it's going to be a kick coming in, but probably from just outside their own 40. Now they're going to run it on the 5th now. They've got an overlap on the outside, which they're using. Now a kick comes inside, hits Marshall. It's gone backwards. Smith picks it up. That was a little bit better from Leeds, a little bit more inventive. But still not the best execution coming to the end. Marshall's driving it forward. Got a few players out tonight, Leeds, but even so, they'd have expected a better performance than this. Thompson's driving it in there. Just gets up to the 30. 4 tackles gone. Good defensive set this from Leeds. Arguably at 71 minutes on the clock. Too little, too late, but... So Leeds are in possession. Oh, loose pass there. Picked up by Miskey. Forward pass there to Thompson, surely. I thought that was about a yard forward, that pass. But Wigan still coming down this right-hand side. I think they got away with one there, did Wigan? It was definitely a forward pass, but... No, Leeds have been caught offside. Penalty. Leeds are saying to the referee, was that for? Oh my word! It was as blatant a forward pass as you'll see. No, it's not even a close one. It was. I'm going to say 2 yards. 2 yards in front. Got away with it. Right under the post. This will be a try. Bevan French gets the ball away to Field. Miskey. Now they've been done for a forward pass. The irony of it. The irony of it. No, was it a forward? Well, they've no captain's challenge anyway, so... Ooh, that was flat. Although, in saying that, the one on the floor was definitely 2 yards forward. So you can say justice has been done there if you're a Leeds fan. Seven minutes on the clock. Wigan 22, Leeds 0. Like I said, Leeds are lucky to have 0. They've not been fantastic tonight. Although in saying that, Leeds have just brought the line now. Are they going to get the first points? Marshall with a try-saving tackle, but actually it's not a try-saving tackle because momentum took the Leeds player over the line. They're just checking. On-field call is for try, but they're just checking the obstruction maybe, I think. Yeah, this is a try. Yeah, Marshall made the tackle about 8 yards out, but the momentum in the slide meant that yeah, that's a try. We'll give you that one. It was Hankinson, the try scorer. And he's played well tonight. He's been peppered at the back. Not in that way. He's been peppered at the back tonight and he's caught pretty well. I think it was Nsemba who fell off the tackle there, which is unusual. You know, this stream has been... it's felt rubbish from the start. We were late starting. I see so many issues with it. That's a bit better. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do the stream on the 3rd. The 3rd of October. Going to be at a wedding in Dawlish. That was a forward pass from Leeds there. They got away with it. However, Patrick Mago puts the tackle in. Kick comes in. Field's going to take it 15 yards out. Just rock solid at the backfield, isn't he? Wigan will be starting just outside their own 22. Fire in the background there, keeping us nice and toasty warm. Marshall's not happy there. Saying to the referee, was there a bit of a high tackle? Not too sure. Either way, we move on. Referee saw nothing wrong with it. That's all that counts. Smith puts a kick in. Ball goes into touch. Just if you want to see that try. Video referee says try, as we know. I missed that one for you guys. Apologies. Not the best stream tonight, but they can't all be blockbusters, can they? Two and a half minutes to go of this torture. Croft approaching the halfway line, brought down by Marshall. Nobody wants any injuries. Miskey with a good tackle there. This tackle for Leeds. Are they going to run it? Yeah, they are going to run it. Sinfield with a lovely dummy there. Now a forward pass, surely. It's going to be downed in goal, but it was a forward pass. Sinfield putting the ball. So Bevan French a dummy there. And then comes up with a forward pass. Done the hard bit. Marshall bringing it forward. Now that ball's come free, but two players in the tackle. It's been reefed out. Marshall's on the floor. Little bit of a schmozzle going on now. There's a Wigan player on the floor, Marshall. Got a bit of claret coming out of his head. I'm not sure what actually went on there. It was something to do with when Liam Marshall was on the floor. It's a clear reef out. Wigan get the penalty. No, they're still trying to tackle Marshall when he's not even got the ball. Go, 79 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Just blow the hooter. Referee's having a word now with Liam Marshall and Brodie Croft. He's probably saying, oh, thank God you've livened it up a bit, lads. Some youngster in the crowd there, I think it's his nan's arms, he's fell asleep. I don't blame him. Last 30 seconds. Walters over the 40, leaning in at dummy half. Spreads it right to Smith. Smith with a speculative pass picked up by Field. Finally gets scragged to the ground. This will be the final play of this evening for Wigan, and Sember takes the ball in there. There's the hooter. Thank goodness for that. Wigan 22, Leeds 6. Not one of the best games I've seen. Almost felt like a pre-season friendly, that one. But a victory nonetheless for Wigan. Right, on that note, I will say thanks for joining me. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be superb. They're not always like this, the streams. They're much more enthusiastic. But tonight, it is what it is. Join us tomorrow afternoon for football special. All the goals from around the UK and Europe as they go in. And on Sunday, it's the big one. Wisła Kraków. We're back in action again. Right. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. I will. I am Jimmy James. I'll see you tomorrow. And thanks, Frankie, joining me in the live chat. See you soon.